this is Shawn Powell. I'm going to be giving you options to different sales funnels for Exitus Elite. I'm not just going to say Power Lead Systems is the only way to do it, because I know that the tools we have inside of Exitus Elite is capable of doing what you need it to do. Now, I will tell you this. I think a lot of it's got to do with how are they connecting with you. So always keep that in the back of your mind. No matter how you get out to people, are these people really connecting with me? Especially when you're looking at a business that may potentially have $1,000 sales. And though we do have a G100, just like this shows right here, G100 to G250 to G500 and G1000, it is so strongly angled towards the G1000 that, literally I've got a 20-to-1 ratio. I've just had one person recently come into the G100, so that makes 4 people I've had out of the G100. Every other person I've got has come to the G1000, only to have a 250 or 500. And I'm not saying anything wrong with any of those packages, y'all. They're all freaking awesome. The G100 itself has got 84 videos right by itself. We got huge changes coming around right now for 2019. This is December the 31st. And we just put together a brand new sales funnel hours ago that just came out. I just put it together. I wish I'd known a little earlier. I fell asleep. I stayed up last night doing a lot of marketing, for Exitus Elite. And, I just know it's the right time to be putting in effort, putting in videos, posting on my timeline, doing, everything like that, showing people proof progress and, me getting sales and congratulating people. It's just a good time to build momentum, because I know the tidal wave is about to come through. Frank Calabra just made his brand new sales funnel. What I'm going to be doing, y'all, is I'm going to go through and show you my sales funnel. I'm going to show you Frank Calabra's sales funnel, and then I'm going to show you what you got from Exitus Elite and let you decide on what's the best way for y'all. I don't really care which one you use. I have no favoritism. If you like mine and it has my character in it, and if you like what I do, then great, use mine. If you like Frank and the way that he brings on a presentation, or maybe you just like the sales funnel, man, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I can tell you that, not even, none the least. If you can't afford to do Power Lead Systems, or maybe you just think you don't need to do Power Lead Systems, I'm not gonna judge anybody, y'all. You're gonna hear me talk about, maybe I might talk about the income I've made with Power Lead Systems. I'm not going to be doing a lot of graphicals. I'm not going to be sending images to the screen and stuff like that. I do that at the beginning when I first get into a certain business, because I wanted, I got to show people the presentation and stuff like that when I'm doing the sales funnels and stuff like that. When I'm actually making the videos and stuff, you'll see a lot of stuff popping up on the screen and stuff like that, y'all. But that's because I'm just explaining it to you. What I'm going to really do now is I'm be doing a lot of one-on-one videos where I'm just like, if you were sitting right here in front of me and I just let go and tell you what I think. And, so let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Because Frank's sales funnel just came out, I think we're going to do that one first. Let's see, go through real quick and get on the right page here. Give you my impressions about everything. It came through as an email, which Frank usually does. He's got a big following, so obviously he's going to try to go ahead and hit, his following. First video is going to be 31 minutes long. It's a nice looking page. It's pretty typical of Frank Calabra's pages. One of the first things I noticed, if you go through, and I can tell this is YouTube right here, if you go through YouTube, usually you got the little thing that pops up, a little preview on the bottom. So he's got a code in here that's allowing it to bypass. I may actually go get that code so that you don't see it pop up when you type, put in your presentation videos and stuff like that. And that's going to be a nice quality right by itself. So it's a little bit more professionalism just from that alone. That's one of the first things. As being someone that creates sales pages and landing pages, and with the changes of Power Lead Systems, I knew there had to be a code out there, but apparently he's got that, or has got something in place to make it work. So that's a plus right by itself. That's definitely a good thing. Yes, let me in, y'all. It's going to take you directly. I will be clicking some buttons. This is straight to the sign up to Exitus Elite. And obviously, if you do not know, this goes as a default yearly membership at $2.99 now. Now, if you want to know what that is, Exitus Elite makes no money from us. Now, when I say that, I mean every commission we sell is 100% our commissions. If we sold the G1000, that's $1,000 to us. If we sold the G500, the G250, the G100, all of this, y'all, goes directly to us. Look at that, I just got 2 more leads that just came in just a second ago. And if you want to know how real this is, y'all, let me see this. I want to show you this. This was yesterday. You've just made some money. Now, it doesn't tell me how much I've made. I really need to kind of log in and see what I've made, right? And here I go. I got services at PayPal. Let me know that I just made $1,000. Now, let me tell you something, y'all, how real this is. James has already, in less than 24 hours, already got his $1,000. So what does that mean? The very first sale that James makes doesn't go up to me, not like it used to. James has already broke even in less than 24 hours from the money he put into it. He's already got it back. The reason we do this in Exitus Elite, y'all, is because we want you to break even as fast as you can. And you've got the whole year. You got from there on out, and not even a year because the packages will always be yours. But all you got to pay for now is just going to be that, where's it at? Okay. Yeah, the yearly membership fee. What does the yearly membership fee cover, y'all? It covers all the landing pages, all the changes that are constantly coming inside of the sales funnels, all the things that's going to the web pages, the new designs, all the stuff, y'all. 2019, in the next couple of weeks, you're going to see a brand new, beautiful, brand new, entire new Exitus Elite. Now, the G100, the G250, G500, the 1000, all that's going to be complete, but they're going to be adding more ways just to get paid. And it's exactly what you want. You want an owner that is going to put us first and try to make it money. You understand, technically, he's not going to make any more money off of this stuff by us selling any of this. How he makes his money is by the yearly membership fee or quarterly membership fees that you're paying. So all that taken into consideration, y'all, what we're actually paying him for is the emails to go out, to go where he's supposed to be able to collect the real emails itself. You cannot check out Exitus Elite through one of those landing pages or landing pages at all if you didn't put in a real email. The strength of that alone makes you have a rock solid list in a short period of time where a majority of the people are going to do the $1,000 package. If there's anything missing, I'm going to tell you the truth, anything missing at all from the Exitus Elite package itself as far as the default stuff, they didn't get anybody to connect with right now. And I've told Paul Stevenson this. Paul is literally going to be going into his own sales funnels with him there because he's such a good salesman. I know he is. So I want him to be able to, let that person that you connect with go and be the CEO himself. So he's actually listening to us, and he's going to be putting his own self into it, telling you what he thinks about his business and stuff like that. And that's valuable, y'all. To me, that's close to the equivalent, as close as you can get to like me right now and someone connected with me in the YouTube world, watching 2 or 3 of my videos, really know what I'm about, and then clicking through. So that's real important. I'm going to be moving a whole lot quicker than this. I just want y'all to know that this $299, y'all, is the only money that Exitus Elite pays. When I came back, I had no problem coming back to this. And I came in 2016. The updates that had taken place, I'm grandfathered in because I already paid for the G1000. You understand what I'm saying? The benefits itself for just going all in and all these updates that come up to it, you're just going to get them for free. They're going to come with it. So it doesn't get any better than this. $299, y'all, is more than fair for all the landing pages, the sales pages, the professionalism, all the calls that you'll be getting, the Facebook group with support, everything else that goes with that. And the money I've already made coming from Exitus Elite, I've only been back for a month, y'all. I've only been back for a month, is more than enough that I'm smiling from ear to ear for that $299. And the next year, when I decide to upgrade again, or to, I'm not upgrade, but to pay the yearly membership fee. Now, something you need to know about this real quick though, different ones. This is $40 now. Obviously, you're not going to charge $299 for someone that's going to go at a G100. So it's $40 that you get to go. The 250 is going to be $100. The 500 is going to be $200, and then the G1000 is only $299. If you notice, this is the incentive to go from the G500 to the G1000 because you're only paying $99 more as opposed to paying $400. If you go quarterly, y'all, you are looking at $99 each. So basically, that's $396 that you'll be paying for the quarterly. Just go ahead and do it, man. Just go ahead and do the yearly membership. That's what I highly suggest. It's the most profitable way to spend less money, to get yourself in row and just get out there. And the chances of you with my sales funnel, the momentum that we're about to build, and on top of that, sitting here using Frank's new sales funnel and what we have default, there's no reason that you should not be able to tear this business up and make your money back, y'all. Especially when I've got, just like I just showed you a second ago, James Curtis that came in yesterday has already made back his first $1,000 in the first 24 hours. And I know his son's coming in here, and that wasn't even his son. I know that for a fact. So his son's going to be coming in, and that's going to be, you're talking about a way of making $1,000 emails that are like this on a regular basis. Y'all, it's just worth it. And you see it right here, December the 30th, if my head's not in the way. That was yesterday. All right, so Frank's first page is going to take you here to the sign up. What you want to look at is make sure the referral name is correct. Now, obviously, I'm going through Frank's sales funnel, so it says Frank's name up here. Do not delete that or anything crazy. Just leave it there like it is. You go down here, you confirm everything, and you click, and you go ahead and you purchase it. PayPal, because this is a person-to-person, is very doable. You're more than capable of using PayPal. And highly suggested. You pick whatever way you want to get paid. If you're not a PayPal fan, y'all, and whatever way you want to get paid, you can get paid from Facebook to Facebook. To be perfectly honest, you can use Walmart from Walmart, to Walmart and stuff like that. Just depending on where you're at. You can pick money orders, cashier's checks, whatever. You decide on how you get paid. Why PayPal works for me is that I've made $50,000, which majority of it came through directly through PayPal, and every one of those were in my account in the next day. So to me, as long as you keep your PayPal account up and do a good job, don't do friends and family, go through goods and services, let PayPal get paid, you're going to be on the good side and you're going to make money and everybody's going to be happy. Okay, it's just how it is. All right, so once you go through here, you get to preview the library. This is going to be also, all these are linked to you as well. So if anybody come through here and decided, and of course this is a nice looking pop-up page, the G100, the G250, G500, you get the G1000, and I cover all these packages really good. And there's 20 people up here that you get interviews directly with. Geoff Mills, I know him. He's from Power Lead Systems as well. Darren Little, right here, he's done a lot of the same businesses we're doing, same opportunities at the same time. The Village right here, I covered all this myself in my own sales funnel. If you'd like to, to check all this out. But if somebody comes through here and signs up to this, it's still going to go to you because this is part of the sales funnel itself. Now, you go to continue. The second part you got right here, it's going to be Frank talking a little bit. This is in his backyard in where he lives at, his new house. He's got just about a mansion pretty much. Step 1 is going to be taking you to Exitus Elite itself. Step 2 is going to be taking you to Power Lead Systems. Step 3 is going to be taking you to Four Corners. Four Corners recently has updated in the last 6 months to where you make twice the income that you used to make. Instead, for the $18 business, I actually done a payout recently for $80 some, and I have not promoted Four Corners ever. And for me to I made about $700 or something like that, just for it to be in the old sales funnel. And then some of those people really excited about it, decided to go somewhere with it. It's a fill-in spot, in my opinion, that people will do when they want to do a sales funnel. And you're not going to keep like an $18 business from doing that. Has Four Corners ever excited me? No, I've never been excited because I don't look at an $18 business as my way of making freedom or something like that. I look at a $1,000 business as life-changing income, but there's nothing wrong with it being in here. And considering Frank is one of the top, maybe like number 1, number 2 in the world in Four Corners, I'm not surprised it's in there. And it's been around for years and years and years, and it's solid. So it matches my criteria as far as being around longer than 4 years for a business that I want to do. The fourth step is actually going to be Udemy. Y'all, I'm telling you, what made me a believer in Udemy was all I did was sign up. I got a link. I get a 15% commission for life or anything anybody does there. And on top of that, y'all, last Christmas, not this year, but last year, I made over $500 in a month. It paid all my little boys' Christmas from something that was a link that I just gave out in a sales funnel, and people had to fill in to make that gap. And they went through and were using it, and they got some results, so they continued to use it. I got people from 3 years ago, y'all, that signed up underneath me at Udemy that I am still getting paid. You see what I'm saying? And even a year from now, 2 years from now, they're still going to do it. Udemy fits my criteria. I can use PayPal because they are clean. They have no problem with Udemy. It's legit as it gets. On top of that, Udemy has been around for years. So that's the criteria I'm looking at. Overall, I would say this is definitely a Frank Calabro style, sales funnel. It really mimics what he's made in the past a lot. I think a lot of the stuff you're looking at has really been into play because of the fact that he wanted to make sure that mobile looks good and clean. I think it does that very well. But when I look at all this down here, I think he's really got that in consideration, going by how everything looks right here. I did go through my mobile when I got it done to take a look at to see how it looks, and that's really what you're doing. Okay, I'm going to finish with his sales funnel. I don't spend a lot of time with this. It's a good sales funnel. Frank brings a certain amount of professionalism that I think most of people, if you know Frank stuff, you already know it's going to do pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Credibility is one of Frank's biggest strong points. He's really good with his words, and he's got a track record of success that when he puts it together, it's going to speak itself. It's going to do good. I think it's going to do fine. I have no problem with this sales funnel. Planet Millionaire Success System, I think, is smart. I haven't seen him put anything that puts a name up there. He's branding his Planet Millionaire Success Group with the sales funnel, or and vice versa. And I always think that's smart when you do that. To give you an example, y'all, in my sales funnel itself, let me show you mine right here. I really believe in themes and keeping it kind of the same feel all the way through. So if you look right here, if you look at the background image I picked, the reason I picked this is because it was for Exitus Elite. Exitus Elite, all the pages are blue. It's got a nice blue theme to it, right? So even when I did the videos, a lot of times I'm actually wearing a blue shirt. I want everything to match and have a certain cool feelness about it because this is what my sales funnel is. You see what I'm saying? It's matching that. So I kind of have a theme there. I went farther than that. Let me show you this. People are going to be telling me Happy New Year's. Hope it ain't clicking too much up here. Action Taker Success Group. This is my, Facebook group itself. What did I do? I used the exact same background. I put the same colors in here. I got the same themes going on. This guy right here is in a lot of my videos, just like you just saw at the beginning. He's at the end. A lot of times I use him in the sales funnel. So he's part of a theme. Here is this right here. This is the beginning of my video. It's part of a theme. You see what I'm saying? So in my opinion, all my ducks are in a row, and when you see it, you automatically know it's me. Now, my little boy and me, I used to keep image of me and him together, and I used that for a long time. Let me scroll down here. There's Exitus Elite, Power Elite Sales, gets traffic. It's going to be Udemy, and I wanted to connect with us and had a little bit different, so I went with a little round circle about like Frank's got. But here you go. This is the theme. It is all in my videos. I've got all this in my videos. Themes right here. Theme, everything matches. This right here is in my video. That matches exactly what I love making these, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, I love making these banners. I love trying to figure stuff out. Testimonials right here. Got some people that's made some really good money. There's Darren I just referred to earlier. Once again, this is me making. It says 8,000. I made 9,000 in that day in 24 hours time. Biggest day I've ever had came from Exitus Elite. Of course, I'm doing this business. Even weeks later, I'm still having $7,000 days. And I got my guy tying up all this in it, so it's kind of a theme. I used to use this right here all the time, and the reason I got away from it is because Adam is getting older. This was almost 4 or 5 years ago when we done this together, this image, and which is actually a video, and he was waving at the end, which is really sweet. And here's the reason I got an online business. I wanted to get free from a job. Half the week he couldn't be in my house because I was working too many hours. He couldn't even live in his own home. It motivated me. So this image meant a lot to me, and he wanted to be part of that. That's why he was in that video. And this is it. So, but I love that. I want to keep it in here to some part inside of the sales funnel. But it's time for me to update everything. I literally had not had any images of me in 5 years. Basically, anybody knew I was. I look a little bit different, than what that image shows. Being free from a job for 4 years will do that to you, that's for sure. With that being said, my sales funnel, I have got 20 landing pages. It is a lot, y'all. And this is a pretty good presentation, or before the video to landing page. I've had so much success with this landing page right here, y'all, especially with the video games in the background. When I first made it, it's been a little while back. I really did it in reference to my little boy. This was his favorite video game at the time, Plants vs Zombies, and so I went with that theme for this landing page. But this sales funnel right here, I'm sorry, this landing page, it's got the same video through all of my videos that I've got. So whatever landing page you pick out of the 20, it's going to be me sitting here, and it's a really good short 2-minute telling you, this is the most money I ever made in my life. In online business, it's from this business here. I don't tell them the name of it or anything like that. It's the kind of landing page videos you want that people connect with you before they come through, and it works. It just works. I know it for a fact. If it didn't work, I wouldn't still be getting, like I got 46 leads in the last 2 days, mainly from posting on my timeline. I did do a YouTube video last night, but I think I got like 30 some views at the moment or something like that. I'm just trying to get in front of the tidal wave itself. So I know most of this is coming from my timeline and posting 13 times in the Facebook groups. So if you don't think Facebook doesn't work, it does. Okay. So first page right here is going to take you to Exitus Elite. Exact same thing I just described a few minutes ago. The only thing different between this one is I like for people to go see this part right here, the actual 17-minute presentation from Exitus Elite itself. I've had a lot of people tell me about how good it was, and if they're ready to sign up, it's right here on that page. It's no big deal if I decide to change it. It'll take but 2 seconds. I could change it out to where you put the link you're supposed to put in there, which is that sign up link, but this will take you right there to it as well. About like Frank has got, I've also got it, where you could go check out the packages and stuff like that. Power Lead Systems, if you click right here, I don't like a lot of pages. I like it to kind of stay simple, everything on par. This is that code I was talking about. I'm going to go through and get the code that Frank's got to make sure it just shows this. Excuse me. All right, this one here, if you notice, I got reviews, domains, Exitus Elite Power Lead Systems, Udemy up here at the top. Every time I hit a new section, I would pop up the new one all the way across. I did this so people can. Now I'm gonna take it, right click. Let me find you one. Show what I'm talking about. Abilities to. Okay, if you notice right here, it's only Exitus Elite, so you know that I'm on that point. So if somebody needed to look where to go, that's going to be it. Secondly, I've actually got it broke down right here in the video section, time location. So if somebody's looking at 2 minutes and 10 seconds, or 7 minutes and 30 seconds, or how to go to the domain, or whatever, it's right here. It's all broke down in that section. Now, what I also wanted to do was to let people know that inside of Power Lead Systems, I didn't want to go making a lot of pages. So I cover Power Lead Systems in this presentation as well, talking about Diamond, Platinum, MTI, making $20 a month residual income. You get a true 50% of anything you make. And what's recently changed Power Lead Systems is no more pass-ups. So if you brought somebody in, it's your money. And that's a beautiful thing. If you're a workhorse, that's absolutely for sure. So it's very beneficial. The third page itself, let me get back to this one real quick. Third page itself is going to go to continue. And there is my Udemy at a true 15% for life commissions brought to you. I've actually got some proof of income. This is every time I was cashing out in less than a year, how many times I was paid out. And a lot of this stuff was well over $100, just for coming in through. And this ain't even up to date, y'all. I've got several months since that at the end of the year that I've been paid. But it's just hard to beat Udemy when you get a 15% commissions for life just for signing up. And when you got a sales funnel that's hot, even if people don't use it right now, if you get them underneath you, y'all, and they go to Udemy somewhere, and a lot of people do that, you're going to get paid. So yes, it's definitely worth it. Let's see here. So basically, I've covered my sales funnel. I'll tell you what I could do. It'd be all right. I was going to say, I was going to show you some of the landing pages. They're really pretty landing pages, to be honest. I did a really good job. The one I picked with Frank, excuse me, is, let me see if I can't pick it up. I'll pull it up for you. Action tickers. It's going to be 7:30. All right, this is the brand new one I just made, from Frank's. A lot of Franks have a tendency to look a little bit like this. I have a tendency to be a little bit more. I like videos. I think people connect with you in videos, and videos are going to help produce real emails. And if you got somebody that they're really connecting with, sometimes you can have a really good landing page where you can just tell the person believes in what they're doing. They don't say what the business is. They connect with you, get a real email just from that, and then you can go straight to to the sales pages where you're not even in it, but yet they've already got some connection with you. And it's just so important, y'all. And in my opinion, when it comes to $1,000 business, lifetime, changing income, what's going to make somebody go with you, even though they might know this person might have told them what it's about. This person might be in that business. This person might be here, but did they connect with you? They're going to go with you. And I've seen it so many times. So to me, videos are so powerful for that alone. When you get somebody that applies action, who they know is a go-getter, they connect with that, they're gonna follow you, y'all. It's just a win. Now, let's go and hit some of the Exitus Elite things. This is that presentation I was telling you about a minute ago. This is a 17-minute one. It's a really good one. 12-minute mark, it starts talking about how you get paid specifically. I've had people tell me this is one of the best that they have ever seen. I don't know if Paul Stevenson, the owner of Exitus Elite, is going to be putting in something new in this or not. If he does, great. If he don't, great. I really don't have a problem with it either way, to be honest. Testimonials, y'all, you can click right here. You can go through, when you come into it, and you can use this page and send to people, and they get to see nothing but a whole page. Even though I gave you 4 testimonials on my landing page, I'm sorry, on my sales funnel right here, sales page 1, Miss Jennifer, Dan, Keith, and Darren, and then I've got my own testimonial up here at the top. How important this business has meant, what it's meant to me and my little boy. There is an actual full dedicated page that is inside of here to nothing but testimonials. And it's not just videos. Some of them are going to be, MP3s or audios. Some are just handwritten, stuff like that. That's all been put in there. But I'm guessing probably maybe 30 members, somewhere like that. Genesis, that we showed you earlier, is right here. Replicatable website. This is a nice website, y'all. I don't know if you'll be updating this or not. To be honest, and just like all of them, it's very, animated. A lot of things going on the screen at one time. It's a nice page, and of course, it's going to be connected directly with you. So if you mash join up here, you go in, or you can log in using this page itself if you like. It's the kind of pages that Paul has always put together, and he continues to do so. It's just a good page. Replicated join link. That's going to be, hey man, I'm ready to sign up. Bam, here you go. You just send them this link, and it's going to take them directly to that page, and that's going to cover that. Now, I do want to go, let me empty this one out. I do want to go to where we can look at the back office. Let me see here. It's marketing suite. Yeah, my marketing tools. That's it. Okay, so we're going to go to lead capture pages. That's what we're looking at. Okay. I am going to click some of these pages so that you can get to take a look at how these look. These are the ones that come default. They work. What I liked about this is when I first went to this, I literally clicked this thinking that it was going to show the video, and just like always, it's going to tell you put in your best email. And when you put your best email in, you've got to be a real one, or you cannot get confirmation. You literally get sent the email just like you would if you were doing anything modern. So very modern pages, all of them. Once you get that, you actually get verification from your email. You watch it from there, and then you go in there from that way. So every lead I get is a real lead, and I love that. And Exitus Elite itself tracks your leads. In other words, if they've dropped off, or they're still active, things like that you can go through. You keep the email either way. So every person as a lead is a real email, and that's priceless. I love that. So it's a nice looking page. It does what's supposed to do. Not too much going on that's overboard or anything like that. Let's see here. Here's pay as used, what this one's called. I actually had this going in the back of a video one time, and people were messaging me like, hey, what's that video going in the back and stuff like that. I thought it was pretty cool. I hadn't even told them that was, it was just one of the default landing pages itself. I know my big old head's in the way a little bit, but it's a nice looking, it's a nice looking web page, landing page for sure. And anytime you type in the information, blah, 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 it's going to go, just like I said, to the email verification. It's a good looking page. The video is fairly decent as long as links goes as well. I actually have fun with this one. If you've ever been anywhere lately where they got these little things you can play around with and stuff like that, it's really kind of modern. I enjoy this. I've actually had this page up since yesterday. I used it in my last YouTube video as something in the background. I'm sure it converts just fine. There won't be any issues with that. Let's see here. Here's another one here. I usually call this the global. There you go. It's got a little globe right here. I know my head's in the way, but it looks like an Earth thing going around. And just like always, put in your information, get a verification, either from there. Best thing since sliced bread. This has actually got a little bit of age on it, but it's fine. I'm sure it does fine. I've never used it personally. I'm going to get to the one that I used that worked really well for me in just a second. My first $10,000 that I made inside of Exitus Elite, I used the default pages and just using YouTube. But the reason I wanted to use the default pages is I wanted to prove to people the professionalism inside of this. If you have someone that connects with you, how well these landing pages and sell pages do. So that is, that's pretty nice. Nice looking page. Got variation, all, different people from all different parts of the world. Pretty cool. This right here is a Lamborghini. This used to be a video, y'all, just to let you know. And because the mobile became so strong, you couldn't really see it. So it kind of went to a default right here, but the video was really a good, strong video. Find out how today. There's your information right here. Oh, so like, excuse me. Just like always, you have to get verification. This was my sweet spot. I just really like this page. It just has a nice modern feel. It looks good on the mobile. It looks good, anything to use. I like that one. If I was using default landing pages myself inside the system, this is my first pick. Considering I made 10,000 off of it, it works. I'm not even worried about it. I got so many leads that came from this. Trying to reach different people, whatever motivates them and stuff like that. So it's got, little baby, the woman right here. The 20 landing pages that I created myself, I think Frank's got 6 right now. He might wind up adding more. He may so, but he's got 6 right now, which is fine. The 20 I've got all sorts of different angles, from joking and cutting up to I've got videos inside of it. Just I like to give people a broad variety. And some of the things are really some of that's hit home stuff. I got a picture of a time clock and somebody clocking in. And, I'm free from a job. So I put some things there that's really, I think, maybe might motivate people. But things like that, they do make a difference, y'all. I like to give people some variety. Let's see here. This one is going to be, what does your dream business look like? It looks like you drinking coffee with your laptop sitting on your lap in your pajamas. I guess that's what your dream looks like. That's okay with me. Half the time I'm wearing pajamas and my cat's asleep on my lap when I'm doing videos. You just don't know that. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, planning your retirement. That's me. If I let my hair color, because I'm not going to lie, I spray paint the mess out of my hair. That's about what I look like. And I've got more gray in my hair than him. So I guess planning for your retirement, I'm in that ballpark right there. So that's good, as well, if somebody wants to use it. How to make, I'm just going to go ahead and quit with this. There's some more stuff down here as well. And y'all, I would not be surprised that when they've come out with a new system, if you don't wind up seeing even more of the, some more landing pages and things like that. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, Power Lead Systems, I've been paid nonstop every week. And it's powerful, y'all. Still getting $1,000 weeks inside of Power Lead Systems almost 4 years later, or 4 years later, that's the kind of business you want to be in, y'all. It's not even my primary business. And if I didn't get paid, I couldn't, it don't even matter, because I cannot make this and brand me into my sales funnels and people connect with. It's all about connecting is more important than anything else. Branding and connecting yourself into a sales funnel or into a business is the most crucial and most important thing you can do. That's the honest truth. If it wasn't so, I wouldn't do it. But I know that for a fact. I fell into branding myself right from day one and didn't even know what I was doing. I was so excited. I believed in the businesses I was doing, and just that excitement and enthusiasm was coming out and was jumping at people. And people will follow you even if they don't know what you're doing. When you're so excited and you believe in something, people will follow you if you believe in that. And I just, freedom was not a question to me. I knew it was coming. And you know what the weird part is? You would think that when I got free from a job, a 26-year profession, I walked away from restaurants, get to be home every day with my little boy. You would think that was the best part. Of course, I loved it, y'all. I absolutely did. But when I got home, I worked my tail off because I want to make sure I made the right decision. I even worked even harder. I had more time. The 24 hours, so for a month solid, I did everything I could for my businesses and building a reputation and name for myself. With all that being said, though, y'all, I really enjoyed when I got an online business and the excitement to the time I got free. That time in between and the excitement and that buildup of knowing things are about to change. And the people that I was meeting that were on the same path as me, or I was grabbing their hands and saying, "Hey, let's go," kind of thing. That's the most beautiful thing that I've seen since I got an online business. To me, was that. Of course, I enjoy my time. Me and my little boy, we don't take anything for granted. Being able to go to the beach all the time and stuff like that's priceless, man. I love it. Any day at 70 degrees or hotter, the top is down in my car. We're going somewhere. I get so much sun. And compare that to 65 hours a week in a restaurant where I come home and my legs are twitching and I can't even really sleep at night because my legs are just still going. There's no difference. It's a world of difference. Why am I doing Power Elite Systems and Exitus Elite? Because $1,000 commissions with weekly residual income plus big now money is exactly what I want. Because I want businesses that's been around for more than 4 years. I know the owners personally that put the people first. And when they make changes, they have that in mind. That's exactly what I want. I want places that have never had a problem paying out. Exitus Elite, you get paid immediately. I could hold my breath from the time that somebody says they want to get in to the time it's sitting in my PayPal account, and by tomorrow it'll be sitting in my checking account. That is what you want, life-changing income. You will love them freaking emails. I'm gonna tell you that. And I mean, I don't know about y'all, but this is round two right here, y'all. What you're about to see right now, we're gonna blow it up. And why did Frank come in here? Why did he want to come in here with me and get excited about this? Because he knows, just like me, this is the kind of business that you can jump in and run the next 2 years off of, or maybe even longer. And I'm gonna tell you something else too, y'all. You're gonna see other businesses that mimic Exitus Elite. You might not realize this, but some of these mimicking businesses, and I'm not gonna say any names, some of y'all might already know them. They mimic them so much that to the point that they even copy word for word on the pages from Paul Stevenson. I know that for a fact. We had this talk the other day. And Paul is always pushing the envelope to try to make it better. So he's coming out with something new, and it's only going to get better and better and better. All right, y'all. If you are not in Exitus Elite, I want you to click down below. I'm going to give you both links, y'all. One's going to be for Frank's. I don't care which one you go through. Set them both up, y'all. If you're going to be in Power Elite Systems, set them both up. It's definitely worth it. Do whatever works best for you. If you want to make your own stuff, that's great. Now, Frank will not let you take his pages and copy them and do stuff. I do. I don't have a problem with that. If you go through here and you say, you know what, I like to put me in the video, then you go do that. You take my pages and you destroy them. You do what you want to. You put your background back here. You go make your own buttons, stuff like this. It's easy to copy inside of Power Elite Systems. Do that if you want to. You've got my blessing. If it's going to make you money, if you're in my team in Power Elite Systems or Exitus Elite, buddy, have at it. I'm giving you to go right here, right from the get-go. And if you are Exitus Elite and you need Power Elite Systems, which a lot of y'all might be watching this, y'all, then by all means, man, come through here. But I want you to understand, when you are inside of Power Elite Systems, I'm not going to go look up emails right now. It might take me a minute to find it. But you will be getting people that are going to go Diamond, Platinum, and MTI. MTI is $1,000 immediately, or $1,000, big money. $400 is going to be Platinum, $100. Plus, you get overrides and pass ups. Overrides and if one of your downline gets paid, you get paid money just because they got paid, stuff like that. It's a beautiful thing, y'all. This is one-time payments only. I went diamond in like February, last week of February, I believe, of 2015, and so I'm going on 4 years right now inside of Power Elite Systems as a diamond member. And the first 2 years, I got over 200 diamonds. All these emails would have been coming in. Either A, I'm going to make the money, or B, I'm giving it away. So if it gives you any idea of how valuable upgrading is, it is that important. So definitely take that in consideration. All right, y'all, I'm going to end this video. If you need anything, contact me, message me right there on, in the messages down below. I check my stuff all the time. If anybody comments, I'm the first one there in just a minute. Here's my phone number, 910-379-3129. Give me a call. This is a $1,000 business. We'll have a $1,000 conversation. That's how I always treat my phone calls. I'll give you the time to know what you need to know, and answer whatever questions that need to be answered. And definitely want to make sure that you friend me on Facebook. I've got that on the page as well. More people sending me stuff, and for the New Year's. And there's my YouTube channel, y'all. Definitely subscribe to my channel. You're gonna see me hammering away. I put this video out yesterday. I'm constantly doing a lot of training. Even when I'm not doing a training video, I can't help but train. It just it just comes out. So a lot of times you'll hear all sorts of nuggets and things you need to hear from someone who does succeed. I don't spend a dime on paid advertising. And every business that I get into, I believe in, I'm going to make it. You got to think that way, y'all. You just got to think that way. Click the link down below, subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all. Appreciate it.